Geico gets you access to life.
We don't want an ad, so I'm gonna just go here. Start now. I had an ad. I wanted to play another song, but had an ad. So yo, Nuke, what's up, dude? How far are you? I want to know. I want to know like. Oh, good morning, guys. Or good morning, Shane. Good afternoon, Nuke. You doing the less? Okay, yeah, I figured. Um, so okay. So once we get to the next Somnium, we'll have to see what what we do, right? So you're pretty far in there. Gotcha. I'm not sure if there's a lot more branches under that, or if there's like or if, I assume there's got to be more branches even within there, right? Or unless, yeah, there's got to be way more. But yeah, yesterday we started this game and it was great. We learned about the case of, I don't remember her name, Shoko Nagami, I think. Shoko Nagami. She was killed and put onto a horse on a merry-go-round, and then we found her, arrived on the scene, found her dead, and then her daughter Mizuki holding the murder weapon inside the merry-go-round. She was a suspect for a while, but we learned some things, and she is no longer a suspect. And a lot of these things we've learned by going inside their dreams. Basically, Inception, which is kind of like the title, right? You have just the beginning of the road. Oh, gotcha. You can stretch a Nuke. What? Nuke, why did you even tell me that? Is that something you learn in this game? Darren, good morning. How you doing, man? How's your trip? Are you back home yet? Tell me about it. So yeah. So recently, and the last thing we did in this game was we dived into Mizuki's dreams. And we basically like helped. She was mute and she was like very traumatized. So we helped her with that, and now she can talk again. We also learned some information that she actually saw the culprit who killed Shoko Nagami. Can I click on the Tanuki when first talking to boss? No, probably not. I mean, no, I'm not exploring every single thing, dude. I'm not exploring every single thing. I'm mostly interested in the lore, and a lot of the objects I am pretty indifferent on. Put my glasses on. Yes. Glasses are on. You're on your way home, Darren. Nice. You're tired but happy. Nice. Get some rest, dude. Yeah, after a vacation, it's like always like kind of exhausting, but you just want to go home and crash, because it's always just nice to be home sweet home. There's a scene in Pompoko when a bunch of Tanuki fly using their stretched out scrotes as scrotes. Oh please, as gliders. Oh, wow, that's amazing. What do I think about Aset? I hate Aset. She's freaking annoying. So Aset is this idol. Her name is Tessa. Aset backwards, and she's an idol working at this company. She's super annoying, and oh, no, Nuke likes her. Oh no, no, oh no, dude, she sucks. All right, we're gonna start up again. Let's get right into it. This is going to be a short stream because I actually have something at 1 o'clock my time, which is in roughly 3 hours and 10 minutes. So I want to probably finish by 12:15, which is 2 hours, which is like 2 hours and 2.5 hours ish. Alright. So we healed Mizuki. That's basically the last thing we did. I'll be right back. I can hear my dog barking at probably nothing. He's probably barking at my neighbors because he's rude. barking at? Like barking at nothing. Barking at nothing. Happy you can watch. Yeah, Nuke, I'm happy you can watch too. I think it's always fun watching people play VNs that you like really enjoy, especially since especially VNs with like twists and stuff, twists and turns. All right, so what were we doing here? Oh yeah, so we got a lot of information from Mizuki about the suspect. She saw the probably the murderer in the corner, but what we saw was like a blue figure. She didn't see much of him. So now we're going to Bloom Park to go investigate. This is where the murder happened. Let's go investigate it again and see if we can find anything related to murderer again. Saturday at 8:13 p.m. Not that far into it, so you don't know, but so far you really enjoyed it. Yeah, Jordan really liked it. I mean, Jordan is the one who wanted me to play this game. And, yeah, I really like it too. I think it's fun. And it's been so long since I've really done a VN, Duke, and I like VNs a lot. Yesterday, I started up Linear Bound Pentagram again, Steins Gate, once again. I gotten super far into it before, and I just like kind of forgot about it. So, and I'm on Mayuri's story in that one, and it's really nice. And Mayuri really shines in it. Oh man. You really like Date? He's a fun character. Date's cool. I like Date and Aiba. They're cool. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium. I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
You haven't finished the first episode of LBP? I think so. I think she does really well in her current chapter, and it's so heartbreaking. As Steins Gate is, you know, it's just wonderful. Okay. I am doing English dub. I'm not sure what you're doing, Nuke. I am doing English dub though. Just otherwise I don't want to have to like repeat what the Japanese voice actors say, and it's like kind of just exhausting for me to read everything so much. All right, let's talk to Mizuki. Are you cold?
You never cared about me ever.
Rude.
And I liked it that way.
Rude.
I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted.
She just beat a tsundere.
I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus.
Aww.
In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Baka. Did I ask the policeman for his name? I asked for his name twice. Wait, could you keep asking for his name? Like, did it eventually actually do something? I didn't understand the mechanics at that time, because that's like one of your first things, so I didn't really understand. So I was like, huh, I don't really get it, so I'm gonna stop. About the suspicious figure. It's really irritating. Oh, really? That's funny, actually. So fun. Oh, nice.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me.
He was watching her. It looks like he's walking away. But maybe he was watching her before he walked away.
He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella.
That was me yesterday. Guys, I got caught in the rain yesterday with no umbrella, walking my dog. How am I even still alive? Anime fashion, I should be bedridden for many days. But if I had an umbrella, I was fine.
But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
Yeah, because this is where we found the family picture. She was riding the panda ride.
I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful.
I actually like Mizuki's voice actor. She really sounds like a kid.
But now, this is where Mom...
Jeremy, you say you're not made of sugar. Yeah, as in you don't dissolve, right? I like that. That's funny. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Morning, Beacos. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping in. Hope your morning's going well. Just wondering where this goes, okay? So, we just talked to her, and let's go check out past the bush.
What's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has, of course, closed down. It is no longer in service.
Literally just woke up about to make some breakfast. Oh, nice. I've been up for
explosion at the chemical plant that occurred
2.5 hours, yeah, and I feel like I've done quite a bit, actually. Actually, no, I did a little bit of yard work for a little while it was really cool out, and I'm going on a we're gonna go on a walk later today in a park, and it's gonna be a long walk, 7 miles. That's a long walk for me, so we'll see if I can take it. Yeah, so I wanted to get the yard work out before I did that. And then I just played Spire with my brother. Because, yeah. David's really been into Spire. And it's been really fun playing with him. I mentioned that yesterday. Hope you guys have a good yeah, it'll be fun. And, hopefully. And they aren't too worried about me, like, spreading the virus or anything. So they're kind enough to allow me to join. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason.
Right.
As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
What do I think of Ota? Dude! Ota is a 24-year-old with the mind of a 12-year-old. He's so annoying. Ota is the worst, Nuke. He's the worst character. His mom's a sweetheart, though. Means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well. I love his mom. His mom is great.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
Oh yeah, he actually looks really young. He's not only, yeah, it's not only his mind that's really young. He actually looks young too. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
That's how he escaped.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
To avoid the cameras. A railroad crossing. Road crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Ah, give us that license plate.
A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's
Oh
father.
no. No way. Is the killer Renju Okiura? If he had Mizuki find her mother dead, that is so messed up. I mean, it's messed up either way, but it's even more messed up when he's her father. I should have saw this coming, I feel like.
Renju Okiura.
This is a banger.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
So
Daddy
interesting.
didn't do it.
Aw, she's in denial. I don't blame her though.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
About the suspicious figure.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
Aw. So sad. That's so sad. Poor girl. You look like you wanted to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now.
It is sad.
He's like family to me.
It's so sad. I never wanted to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. I want to believe that too. I don't even know the guy. We haven't even been introduced to him. But to have a... Oh man, it's so sad. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is suspicious that he didn't even go to see his daughter in the hospital.
That is very unusual.
Very interesting. Let's do it again. When was the last time you
I
spoke
don't
to your dad?
remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Okay. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
Oh. His daughter also doesn't live with him. What's up? Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is weird that his daughter lives with his friend. It is very, very odd. Like, she probably should have been living with either the mom or the dad, right? Probably not neither of them. It is weird that she's just like living with Dante. It's really weird. I mean, does she take care of herself? How does that work, you know? I don't even know. Renju sent the Nile message. So Mizuki got a message from someone she knows but won't tell us who. And this person told her to go to Bloom Park late at night. And that's where she found her mother dead. And if it's the father that sent the Nile message, it makes sense, but it just I'm pretty sure Renju is getting framed. Like, it's one thing to cause it would have been perfect evidence against him, right? No, he's definitely being framed. Someone's framing him for sure.
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
Was that the message contents? No way. We didn't know what the content said, but I guess Aiba was able to hack into Niall's system, yes, or database.
Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it.
Dang. So those were the message contents.
It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
He's definitely being framed, right? He has to be framed.
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
Aww. That's so sad. Like, I think she was really happy to be able to, like, do something for her father. And, then this happened, obviously, but Yeah, exactly.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there.
Morning, Mitch. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Kata's had a pretty crazy time in this VN.
Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
That's so sad. Let's keep talking to her. About the Nile message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Minron. Nuke, how did you misspell morning so bad? Just big chill until your dad gets there? You gotta set up your washer and dryer. Oh, nice. I have no idea how to do that, so... yeah, I wouldn't even know.
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
He has to be... He's definitely getting framed. Her father is getting framed. I'm in denial.
And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion.
No, no,
The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
no. It's someone else. Pretending to be Renju. Who are we calling?
Incoming call from the boss.
Oh, alright, boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect.
Sounds creepy when she says daddy. How old is Mizuki? She's like 12. Why? Why is that creepy? He's actually her dad. That's weird. What? That's not weird. It's weird of you to do that, I think. That's on you, Mitch. That's not on Mizuki.
He's been acting strange since last night.
You are the weirdo. He's still like middle school. I think middle school you can still call your dad daddy.
He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning.
I wonder who questioned him. Oh, Boss questioned him, right? Boss like talked to him.
He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Man, this is so suspicious. I feel like he is a killer, cause like they're gonna set up like an easy case for you in the beginning. And in Danganronpa, the first case of the first game, I definitely overthought it and thought it was someone else. But this one, I'm not gonna make the same mistake. Morning, Jordan. Thanks for stopping in. Jordan, we just learned that Renju is a suspect, a very, very prime suspect, even. The rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear window. Yeah, that's how rear view mirrors work. Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Jordan, have you been here? Was he... Wait, what does that mean? Was he in the stream yesterday? Yeah, he was. He was chilling. About Renji's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
About Renji's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
You haven't finished the game yet, but I chose the left path and he's already pretty ahead. Yeah, Nuke can actually watch. Nuke, you gotta make faster progress than I will. So Nuke, I'll only be playing this on the weekends, so it'll be like pretty slow moving, I think, overall. I might do like the occasional like weekday stream if I have the day off, but most of the time it'll just be my weekends, twice a week. So I think If you have like you should be able to if you really want to. We'll maybe play tonight. Gotcha. Any idea where Renju is?
No, I told
If your girlfriend allows it, dude, your girlfriend might be into the story too. Chose the other path in Mizuki's Somnium on the first go. Oh, nice. No, I told you, he vanished.
Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Where could he be? I can see Boston in my left eye. I was streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone. Never cared for them. Oh, this is why he really doesn't need a phone. Wow. That's OP. But Aiba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. He doesn't see what I see. Alright, so what are we doing here? Hang up the phone. Okay.
Alright, boss.
You got a real weird chip and that's your first edit? Oh no. You didn't speak English well and you hate it. Oh, rip. Bummer. Okay. Yeah, that's fair then. Alright, boss.
Let me know if you find something.
You too.
Yo, Cyber King! How you doing? Been a while since you stopped in here. What have you been up to? You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Excuse you, Cyber King. This is a visual novel adventure. Mods? I'm not Cyber King. Where the hell did Renju go? Doing good fixing to go to work?
Sun
Gotcha.
poke?
Sun poke? I say something? What is sun poke?
What?
Sun poke or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, dang. Sunfish Pocket.
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Let's go. We're going to a maid cafe, boys.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Of course it is. We're going to Akiba, boys. This is where we originated. This is where the stream started, basically. Started at 10:20 p.m. Ooh, we're late. It's late. You always want to go? It's pretty fun, Cyber King. Me and Jordan spent a lot of time in Akiba. Specifically in one building. The radio building,
Can't
right?
be.
Is Renji dead? Oh no. Oh man. Dude, this is so messed up. Why does Mizuki have to go through this? She has to see both her parents dead. That's so messed up. Poor girl.
Renju.
That okay, so I don't think Renju killed his wife, his ex-wife. Man, poor girl. I feel so bad for her. That Mizuki is suffering. Being Mizuki is suffering. Day 3, Sunday. Alright. So we did nothing last night, I guess? Or nothing actionable for us. Sunday, 9:17 a.m.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss.
Aw. I didn't know they were best friends. But he did say they're like he was like family to him, so.
I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
It's a Tanuki statue. Hey, Nuke, it didn't say it. Look at this drift on my controller. Ugh. About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered.
Oh, good morning, Bear. How you doing? You just missed out on seeing our prime suspect murdered. Okay, making coffee, Barbie. Alright, sounds good. This isn't the first scene. Bummer, Nuke. Oh, you've been watching? Oh, gotcha. Nice.
No way this is a suicide.
Oh, yeah. How would that, like, wouldn't even work as a suicide? I don't know. It just seems really difficult.
And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
Did we just make that up now?
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Alright, so now we finally figure out... So Date, the main character, lost his memories 6 years ago. And so now we finally figure out what happened 6 years ago with this case that Boss mentioned, but hasn't told us. She wanted to hide it from us.
It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October.
4 women.
4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
Oh.
They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
So this is different in that now their left eyeball is missing. And it's not just young women. Cyclops?
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Thanks.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Uranus.
Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Was it?
Yes, it had to be.
Why?
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was the Cyclops captured?
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
That's insane.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women.
But there's only 4 victims. It might have just been chance. You just whispered your theories to Jordan? Okay, nice.
Renju doesn't fit that profile.
But there's only 4 victims, and I mean, maybe he changed. Maybe he wanted to do left eye now. Just in case you're right.
Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent.
I don't understand. Yeah, probably not. So they're saying that their eye... Man, these victims' eyes, like the ones that most recent, their eyes were removed while they were alive. And then in the original, their eyes were removed after they already died. That is so messed up, though. Imagine having your eye removed while you're still alive. Holy crap.
The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed.
So messed up. Well, that's, I mean...
Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Gosh.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
Yeah, Nuke. It can't be the same killer.
Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date. I can't say anymore.
Wait. Why? Huh.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it.
I'm so confused. Why? I feel like I have the right to... Date has the right to know.
I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not
You
discover
just can't,
any
yo.
news on the
Okay.
internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility.
Only
and
amateur
evidence.
theories, like Yay for Nuke's amateur theory. All lacking credibility and evidence, just like his.
Damn it.
How about you? Are you getting any sleep, boss?
Of course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Talk to Peter. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Dang.
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Peter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Why are you here anyway, Peter?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
You seem troubled, Peter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Okay. Peter looks surprisingly serious. Watch the boss again. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Peter got some confidence. Dude, I love... Peter's outfit is great.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Alright, let's go to Sunfish Pocket. Back to the maid cafe. Look, bottom left? Oh, I missed it. What did it say, Nuke? What happened?
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
On the Sunfish Pocket loading screen. Oh, I missed it. Unless it's still not there.
Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Is Mizuki back there? Mizuki is back! What the heck? After the car.
Mizuki!
Okay.
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Dang. Outplayed. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
Yeah, probably.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
Can you?
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Have you, Mizuki? You're not even in your teenager phase yet. Still 12.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Right.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
What a nerd.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Thought the same thing. And yeah. About Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Let's ask her how she's doing first. How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
I mean, she's right.
Damn. Rat.
She's right, though. Alright, what is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
She's surprisingly sharp for a 12-year-old. Yeah, but it's not like, she's not overly sharp, like, not unrealistically sharp, it seems like, you know? Not yet, anyway.
She got really rich like that.
Okay, Nuke, you... Mizuki's your favorite character other than Inspector Kagame. I don't know who that is. Do I? Maybe I do. But yeah, Nuke, like in Promised Neverland, those are unrealistically sharp for 12-year-old. Who's Inspector Kagame? Is he the first one? That dude in the beginning? Inspector Kaguya. Inspector Kagame. I can't remember that. Oh well. You got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
Alright, y'all are saying these names, I don't remember who they are.
By herself?
You keep asking what his name is, so okay, yeah. Okay, you definitely told me to keep asking his name. I thought you were trolling me. But Nuke asked me if I did that, I said no. Because I didn't think it'd do anything. And he told me I should have kept doing it, basically. So I'll keep doing it later. That's funny, though.
No,
herself?
dummy. Of course it was with other people.
Yeah, Doctor, that was a pretty stupid question.
I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked, I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point.
Mizuki's right.
If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
So,
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy, you should cut that out.
Mizuki's savage. I was talking to Ava out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist.
You should just tell her.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal.
Oh, he said that out loud.
Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Oh, so great. Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
Oh, I love Mizuki. Mizuki's great.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
God dang.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Giant's Gate. Oh, Craigasm. It's so good. Sunfish Pocket. Okay. Oh, I missed it. What was it? Clip it for me, Nuke, or something. I don't know. I want to see the VOD. I want to go back. Mizuki and I walk back into Sunfish Pocket. It's Inspector Kashiru. Okay.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Pretty cool maid cafe. Alright, Inspector. What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Kagami.
It's Kagami. Kagami? I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
How many times can you ask this man his name? I of course remembered his name. Oh man. His name is engraved in my mind. Okay. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Now, what's your name? That's funny. Pretty silly. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Keep asking. Oh, still? Okay. Let's keep going.
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Get destroyed, Mizuki. Another inspector. I hope you find some clues. I only had one more. Dang. The officer is guarding the doorway. Man, that was funny. Mizuki got wrecked. Oh, show me the maid pictures, dude. That piece of girls on display. Probably the girls that are working here.
What are you staring at?
Nothing.
Creeper.
I agree.
Love this game. I love Mizuki. Mizuki's great. But Kumaru likes us. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
You're not weak if you just stay in the hospital. Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Both of them, really. Both her parents. Oh, I never forget those. Notice anything strange?
you were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
What was she gonna say? Hang on. Can I infer it? Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Aw, man. Mizuki's looking at the spot where we found Renju.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
Mizuki has the best pout. I like Mizuki. She's great.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Oh, I already talked to him. Or something. Alright, what am I doing here now? Oil drum must be some kind of interior decor.
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Beer time. This serves
I could
beer.
use a drink.
Perhaps after this is all over, Date.
What do I do here?
Are you
Yuki?
really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Yuki acts tough, but deep inside, nothing with me. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. Wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
3 beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. Okay. Evidence marker. I need an evidence marker. The little marker that put up to track evidence at the scene. Actually, I wanted to check out the oil drum. See? Oh. So we did. Look at it! I should check inside the drum. Should you?
What?
What
There's
is that?
something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
It's a watch.
This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Huh. He take it off himself then? And hit it? Or he died? Okay, yeah. Oh, let's talk to Mizuki. I bet Mizuki has something. No, not Mizuki. Chair. Okay. Trident.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a...
Any chance this was
Oops.
used in the murder?
My bad.
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
I keep checking this out. Doesn't seem like there's anything here, but... Renju's wristwatch was inside the oil drum. Nothing with the oil drum anymore. Menu? Storage menu.
Dragon's Palace pasta. 1,800 yen.
That's expensive.
1,800?
That's what I'm thinking.
Isn't that pretty average?
What?
This is average?
Storage menu. Definitely not average. It's really expensive.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death,
Ooh.
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself.
Where the intestines are gone? I guess who frequents, yeah, rich people. Apparently. Traces of that have been found in the nowhere on the corpse. Where are the intestines?
This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Zoom. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Right eye. Right eye's still there. What?
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
What?
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Okay. The sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Still something more to say about the left eye. Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. Neck. Definitely something with the neck. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I
Wow.
found the body.
That's pretty close. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Body.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. Anything else? I guess not, because exit seems to be shining. Vicky? Nothing? Okay. Oops. Did not mean to click counter. Nothing here. Why do you still have the... see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. Not zoom, just look at it then. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. He was definitely murdered somewhere. Buried here. Oh, I see. Sign? Or a signboard. It says Sunfish Pocket. Nothing. Nope. Table? Table. I can't find any clues on it. Okay. And officer's guarding the doorway. So sensitive. Come on, controller. Okay.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Use my mouth. No, I don't want to.
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
There's no footage of the incident. Love is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Oh. So 106, another 150 pounds-ish?
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree.
Thank you, Date.
We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Really? Any place you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
You want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
That sounds like a very Ota thing.
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Yeah, makes sense. You want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
Oh, really?
I'll call her.
Oda be sipping over all these. Yeah. Oda simps over everyone, dude. Mizuki tried calling Iris. There was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Talk to Mizuki, I guess? Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go, Mizuki. Mizuki seems happy about it. Let's start with, Let's talk to Oda's mom again. Such a nice lady. She was smiling. Yeah, I saw it. Nice. Has she smiled yet for us? I don't even know.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
You sure to talk to the receptionist? Alright, I will.
Yep.
And you...
Don't say Ota's friend. This girl is 12. Ota's 24. You know how weird that is?
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you
What's Mizuki gonna say?
But you're not getting a discount out of me.
Oh, bummer.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
Like she's smiling, like she's so happy with herself.
I am neither of those things.
Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious.
No bias, by the way.
But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Gosh. Man, I want some omelet rice right now. I want some kichi kichi.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Kichi kichi cricket. Yeah, that's so much fun. What's it here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
I took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
I love her hipster shirt. It's so good.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Wait, let's ask about her husband. Where's her husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
Hmm.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
Alright. Mayumi's staying on the other side of the counter. Let's go to Lemniscate. Just so that we can remember to talk to the receptionist.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Okay.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right
Dude,
now.
that is some plot right there. That's some real plot.
Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Can you introduce me, please?
This girl would annoy me so much.
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Dante?
That's great. Alright, let's talk to her. She cannot even be nice. She cannot even right now. Things have gotten pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances?
Don't act too happy.
That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
You can't just say that in front of his daughter.
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
Just look at her. Look. What am I looking at?
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asit? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting
Oh,
her.
I see. I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that looking is a thing. I always forget because I always just talk. You need it right away. I can try contacting.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
Oh my gosh.
What?
For sure. As in, I got you.
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
I do say for sure a lot. I just don't say it that obnoxiously. I hope. I hope, guys. Is a receptionist sitting behind the desk? There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Is that it? Okay. So much plot. As in Austin Powers is for sure. For sure. Yes. You happen to see Ota here?
Ota? Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up?
Yankee cute go. Alright, I'll keep going.
I have my number here.
Actually, we'll get like the relevant information first and see if there's like grayed out. Took out my business card and I handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over. We might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
She's so forward.
Well, I could go out sometime.
Guess I can respect that.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Oh, no, nothing else. A huge breast sitting behind the desk. Yeah, she is. Company's logo. Lemniscape. Infinity. Monitor.
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas.
Who?
What is that? Apparently this is Dark Zone Kalima's. Plant. A potted plant. Aiba and Mizuki hate Date. Nuke, are you intentionally spelling Mizuki differently like every time you mention her? I love it.
Date, look! A cricket!
Aiba has a strange fascination with insects. A potted plant. Are we done here? Let's talk to Mizuki, actually. I forgot we can talk to her. You know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey, hey.
I want to see who this girl's voice actor is. Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Mizuki's standing next to me. Oh.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Alright, we're going to Golden Yokocho. Maybe you just have to keep talking to the receptionist later. There's definitely... Alright, sounds good. I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully. They don't give you a time for these locations because you
Is
could have
this
gone in
it?
any order.
Yeah.
You know about this place?
Yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Oh, really?
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Mama Poggers? What?
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred.
involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Okay. You tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah, but I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
Freaking Ota. The VA of the receptionist is called Reba Burr.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while.
She hasn't done a lot of stuff. Yeah, probably not. She's probably just some rando. Has a good, like, Valley Girl accent, I guess.
After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian.
Aww.
Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
She's an additional voice in 3 Houses? Oh, really? I wonder if she does the same Valley Girl voice. That'd be funny. We should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Alright, to be fair, I also hold chopsticks probably incorrectly. That's worked for me for a long time.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Oh, just kidding.
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
No good options.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
About Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
This kid is great, I love her. Been real fire. Yeah, she is, I love it. Well, last session she didn't talk like at all, right? So that's what made it even... That's what made it interesting. And... Oh man, now that she's talking though, I love her character. She's just so funny. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here.
Oh,
at
interesting.
Marvel.
I do want to hear about this.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki.
Why is that?
At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's go, Iba.
Let's hope so.
That was a nice scene, actually.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Let's go, Mama.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Let's talk to Mama first. Mama Craigasm. Let's go. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Pour one out for Randy's Grill and Chill.
Well then, you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
How often were we here?
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Mama is polishing a dried bonito fish. Part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day, when the time is right.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
I love how fond our memories are of that place for it being completely average. It's fun just to have somewhere we would hang out together, you know? And it was cheap. It's fun hanging out together, though. It was really fun.
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so.
It was dirt cheap, yeah, it
had
was.
some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Kumakura gang. Kumakura? Kumakura, okay.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Back to Mizuki. Are you scared of Mama? Your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Aww, that's a death flag. Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think Mizuki just threw up in her mouth.
I think I'll ignore that one.
You can see her reaction.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
You love being able to see all their reactions. Yeah, it is nice.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time.
Yeah, there's a lot of work that got put into this VN. Like the even
Just
like the simple
promise to get the
animations.
bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Right. She's curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. Zuka seems to be wary of Mama. We done here? Talk to Mama again. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well,
Really
there
well made.
was the watch incident.
The watch incident! Okay. Really well made. You love how heavily VA. Yeah, that is really nice. Really convenient. Really.
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever.
Oh, okay.
He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. Even when I'm not streaming it, it's just hard to pay attention to a VN when it doesn't have VA. Yeah, exactly. It's true. It's one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Okay. I love the Atu. It's, you know, Joan, I bet you're thinking what I'm thinking when you hear it too, though. I bet you're thinking the same thing. Yeah, the boys at SG were so distracted. Not so? Oh man. I still liked it a lot.
Daddy had a new lover.
Maybe you're not thinking the same thing. But I keep thinking, you touch my tra-la-la. Daddy had a new, Renju had a new lover after he was divorced. My ding ding dong. Yeah. I'm going to the bathroom, ladies.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
Can't imagine you would have liked it if it were not for Okavizier. Oh yeah. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, Okavizier is so good. Things will start getting cleaned up. Alright, sounds good, B-Cops. And, yeah, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it so much. I forgot about that song. Oh, man. That's what I thought about that song instantly when we arrived here, because we heard the, I thought about saying, you touch my tra-la-la.
No, it's just,
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
I gave her a nod on a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
It's a discussion about
What's up?
Gunter? I don't know. Is that who sings it?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out.
He's a Swedish artist. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know who sang that song. No, Mitch. In this scene, there's a radio playing, and every so often, the person would just go, ah. I don't even know if you can hear it on the mic. It was like, ah. So, and so I just kept thinking, you touch my tra-la-la.
I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. Can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Smart. It is kind of weird that he's literally leaving her though. Sunday, 3:22. This is the Kamakura office. These are gangsters.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Interesting animations there. Sure.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
Mama can be trusted. Yeah, she can. She's awesome. And this character's named Moma?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's Moma, the warhorse.
The warhorse.
All right, Moma. I have a few things I want to ask you.
Confirmed bad guy. Said the F word.
What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Talk to him.
I got nothing to say to you.
The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Okay. Anyone, he's completely out. That's a hairstyle, you gotta do that one? This one? This dude? Yeah. Back to Moma again. Where's the chairman?
What? Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait.
Dang, Rohan looks, he looks huge.
I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Rip.
He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Wow.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year.
Ruby wakes up and looks around every time a heartbeat noise happens. Why is that? Moma did not take over last year.
Moma took over 6 years ago.
Oh.
6 years ago.
Okay. About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa ashtray.
What? Zoom thermo. What? Oh, left stick. Cigarette butts. But not this one. Oh, because this one's recent and hot. Tip is reddish.
Hey, Iva. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Why is that useful? There are several cigarette butts in the ashtray. They look like Klein's. Still more to say about it, but more to look about. Cigarette on the edge of the ashtray is a Klein. Tip is faintly red. Okay. Sofa. Heated seats? Is that what I'm seeing? Let's go.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
No, it's a heated seat, right guys? Is it? I can't even check the sofa anymore? Okay. There's someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa.
That doesn't mean they weren't on the sofa before, right?
And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
Just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Ah. The Kamakuta crest. Just past that wall. What wall? Door? X-ray through this door. Man.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
I should shoot him. What?
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Why didn't you just X-ray everything from the beginning? Good question. I don't know. All cops are bastards, but especially Dante. Dude, you can't just like shoot someone, you know?
Damn it.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Easy. Easy quick time event. I was scared.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
No. What the? Where did this guy get this?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
JP aim, guys. What is happening?
revolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that.
Okay.
Why?
Just do it!
What is going on? Wait, how do I shoot? Okay. Are you joking me?
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
Simple geometry. Guy's a terrible shot. Yeah, he is. Dante's surprised because of his love for porn. That's true. He is just pervert.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine.
Debated.
However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
That's a lot. That's way
I
faster.
simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Wait, what's he aiming at?
Shit.
What was he aiming at?
Hey,
I'm behind
coward.
you.
I see you. Show your face.
What was he aiming at?
I know you.
He's still smoking. The dude from TV. What's TV?
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
Okay.
What is this
Dang.
guy doing here?
Somebody told Dante he'll win a porno match if he wins a melee match. He would be a god. He needs to learn all the tech skill. He doesn't even need to learn the tech skill. He'll just do it. Oh, hello, Moma. What are you so happy about? Okay. I guess we'll talk to, So first. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things.
Hey Targaryen, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. How's your day so far? Hope you're doing well.
I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
You don't like So? Seems kind of a wiener. It'll be in and out of the stream, but you want to stop and say? Yeah, I appreciate that. No worries. Hope you have a good one. Lurkin. Such a melee, your reaction time isn't about the time it takes you to react. Yeah, I guess. You have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
That's
I
true.
agree. Can't trust that.
About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend.
Gotcha.
Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
No more? So Tsujima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I met him before. About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Dang.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Okay, about Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
You have an alibi for yesterday and the day before.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance.
God, Momo seems so annoying.
We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Moma's giving me a glare. You like Moma? I think it's annoying. At least right now. About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
You're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
That boss?
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Is this the receptionist? It is.
Date, it's me. You remember, like, how you said to call you if I was your name? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
The plot, indeed.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
Please, please. Right now? Oh, you mean at the... Yeah. Here I will. I'll talk to her more here. Don't worry. We've probably got like 30 minutes, 20, 25 minutes left in me here. I want to be ready. Want to prepare some stuff before
really
I
suspicious.
hang out with some people. Sorry, hang on. I need to read text from my phone.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings.
Do that again. Yeah, Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. Yeah, that's probably something else.
We need to do further investigation.
Hi, but in the passenger seat. Why are you chilling? Oh wait, are we in a dream seat? Are we in a Somnium? Who are you?
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
I thought you could only do this in a Somnium.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. You must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
Okay.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
Interesting.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium.
Yeah.
What's that about?
What do you mean?
You don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
Interesting. Weird conversation. We have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
How is so related to the Kamakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Yes.
Please.
Let's keep going.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Nice. That's dope.
But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old.
Where Bloom Park is.
The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Wow.
The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
Wow.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This
Good
caused
selling.
Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious.
That is weird.
To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Dang, that's value. He made so much money.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
What?
We
Boss?
will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case.
Okay.
There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here?
Huh. A prisoner said they know who killed.
I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. You will kill again, you know. And you'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too.
It is interesting.
However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did.
Huh.
That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Done up with leftover Demitos before this lake walk? Yeah, nice. I don't know what I'll eat. Sunday, 6 p.m. Roughly 6.
Oh,
Freaking
Dante.
Ota, I don't want to talk to this kid.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Well, it doesn't matter who it was, Ota. It could have been someone random. You still left her with a dead body just in the dark, alone. Doesn't matter who it was. It's still messed up.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, it's worse that her mom. All right, let's talk to this receptionist. Thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I'm glad.
Freaking Ota is like annoyed. You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
Whoa. That's surprising.
You're kidding.
He's older than Date. Wanna get some food sometime?
Now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kinda like that.
Ota, freaking Ota just still standing
I
here.
kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian. Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
Yeah, what does that mean? I don't get it.
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Oh.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
Where's Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now.
Still?
Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the computer. Yeah, yes, that's what I decided to call her. Not to her face, of course.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
He just said that out loud.
Shit, I said it to her face.
His reaction.
I want to run away and never look back.
Oh, time to rip. Time to just run. Leave. You got the big tits sitting behind the counter. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed for him. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases.
Dang. It's classic otaku stuff. You like talking to the girl with the big tits.
And I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
Okay.
You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
About Renju's cake.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall.
That's true.
You don't want me to tell Iris.
We're kind of blackmailing him.
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
About Renju's case still.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Come out of the building?
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman.
He is a bad liar.
Okay, look.
Really bad liar.
I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
How can you be? There's like no way.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
Literally the worst liar ever.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
That's true.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain.
Also kind of funny. Not
yeah.
him
I
not
spoke
knowing.
to Mizuki at her questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty. If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
A savior? Iris is a savior.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know?
Dang. Is that really what he realized from this video?
If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
Okay.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ACET fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
That's so dumb. What a stupid reason to think that Tessa can't be involved. Slow down. I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
Do it for Johnny. Do it for Billy. What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
Ah.
I figured I would just go home.
Interesting.
What happened?
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Hmm?
Interesting. The whole club was reserved. Someone rich? Maybe not even rich. Alright, Sunday, 8:23. Police headquarters. Time for Iris's questioning. Craigasm.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions.
You think I'll be done with it in like 10 minutes? Ideally, I will be. I can be a little late, but I'll probably be done after this scene.
Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Okay. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
Why do they need a camcorder when he has a camera in his eye? Well, not everyone who does the question has a camera in their eye. What were you doing from 7 to 9 last? I mean, they didn't bring the camera out specifically for this, I assume. They're still attached to the wall.
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iva, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
Maybe she's a pretty good liar.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
I've got the reads. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
There is another possibility.
What's up, Avi? How you doing, man? Hope your weekend's going well. You start work tomorrow, right? You ready?
Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
Even if she was at home, she could have... Right. Because we determined that Renju was not killed in the place that we found his body.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Okay, Mom was out.
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom.
What if Iris's mom was the killer? So the thing is, we saw Iris's mom in like some vision or dream or whatever, and we saw Iris's mom like in a Somnium, and she was dead. So maybe that was something in the future that we saw, and Iris and her mom was like, someone's getting revenge. I don't know. They may have been pushed back to the 10th, not positive. If you start tomorrow, you haven't got a laptop yet, so you can't work. Oh, gotcha. You have a job interview on the 11th. You might have told it earlier, but you forgot. Oh, nice, dude. What are you gonna, what is the position for? Congrats. That's awesome. I forget, because I remember you're looking to get out of what you're currently doing, but I don't exactly remember what you're looking to do again. Sorry.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
So Iris's mom
Renju
has
was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Yeah. Her mom has connections with the victim.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Is Ota's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m.
It's an HR position at a really cool big company. Yeah. Oh, nice. That sounds good, dude. Hi. Good luck on the interview. Hope you do well. Avi, do they just like send you a laptop, or do you have to go pick one up somewhere? They like mail it? I don't even know how it works. I don't know how. Can you not VPN from your machine? Like remote or something? They're just mailing you when you think. You haven't really. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Alright, what did they say? Sorry, I wasn't. Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday, around 6:15.
You and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Okay. She's telling the truth about this. Sadly, no. You can only use Google machines for Google stuff. Gotcha. What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
Oh. Okay.
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
Alright, they don't always repeat the exact same thing that I select, so that's why I'm reading out loud.
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m.
Okay.
I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so... if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
She's guilty. I don't know, man. I mean, she's probably guilty of something, but probably not the murder itself. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right? He's in pockets over... he's her boss, not friend. He's her boss. He employs her. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Guilty of first-degree e-girling. Pretty much. He's guilty of that.
Am I a suspect?
Got no more water to hydrate. I'm almost done though, probably. I'm probably gonna end really soon.
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday.
You're right, Shane. This camera is...
But...
Oops.
How do I put this?
This camera is, in fact, set up. I thought it was on the wall. What'd she say? I didn't actually read it. See that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday. How do I put this?
It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
That'd be hard, but I mean... you do it, right?
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
That's true. He did die by strangling. That would've been hard.
No, it's still possible. You see.
Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, here's sedated. Here's sedated. Wait, what'd I do?
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body.
Okay. I think I did
Renju was
right.
practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
Wait, does she... oh, wait, does she know how? Like, was this on the news? It must have been on the news. Otherwise, she wouldn't just like out herself like this, right?
How do you know that?
Never mind. Wait, hang on.
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
So... Oil drum?
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity.
No, it's not the oil drum. Levers and fulcrums.
Empty. It weighs approximately 44 pounds.
I don't think it's the oil drum. Elevator record? No. Wait. The elevator record showed there's about 310 pounds in the elevator when Renju went up. So it would have been his weight. His weight is about 160. So it would have been another 150 pounds. There's no way she weighs that much. Renju weighs approximately 160 pounds.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends.
Yeah, this has to be it, right?
One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Let's choose this.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw.
Right.
Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Is she guilty?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
Right, that's where the elevator comes in.
If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Certainly looks guilty.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Elevator record? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. What's the autopsy report say?
Is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
Okay. Where Renju was murdered, maybe?
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
How the culprit managed to move the corpse to Sunfish Pocket.
You have to prove that Iris could have moved Renju's body. That is your current task. This will not help you accomplish that.
Here's he was already dead. Okay. Not elevator record? Where he was murdered? This doesn't seem helpful. See that Renju was killed elsewhere else and brought to Sunfish Pocket. I have to determine the transportation method. How is the elevator record not irrelevant. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's... Oil drum? Oh yeah, cause okay. It has to be the oil drum. I see. I see. Oh my gosh. Okay, this all adds up. The oil drum is said to be like 55. No, how much was this? How heavy was this? I need to see how heavy this was. About 44 pounds. 44 pounds plus Renji's 160 is 204. And then we already know that... And we already know that Iris is roughly 105 pounds from in our previous conversations. But that's not in a clue. And we know the elevator record says it's 310 pounds. This is extremely close then. So we have to say the oil drum for sure. It has something to do with it, but I need more to support my theory. Okay, and the Renji's watch. Because we found his watch in the oil drum, which means his watch fell off in the oil drum and she didn't notice. Okay. Holy crap.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses!
Date instead of date? Japanese, so yeah.
If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
Since you know Iris is such a Japanese name.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Okay, fair.
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make a sudden outburst like that.
Ooh, he said that out loud.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
That's true.
I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Alright, like we said, elevator record. We need 3 pieces of evidence total. There are others. Oil drum. And then Renji's weight. Okay, have here a few minutes. Alright, see you soon, Jordan. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Which floor is... Okay, second floor.
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once. At 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs.
That would have been quite the framing.
To throw us off the trail. However...
That's pretty high IQ if that happened, if they're framing something.
Date, stop. Iris is
Ah.
acting strange.
I'm not a cool developer like you, I can't do that.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
Iva can track something here.
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod.
Oh, Shane, they answered this question.
I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Alright.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like.
Very subtle.
But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Can't tell from this angle. He's... No, not this camera, right? Oh. Oh, can make it... What can we do here?
Ah, shit.
Why did she have her phone on her?
Iris, what are you thinking?
So she was talking with Ota.
What is that thing?
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Oh man. Oh, I need to save this for tomorrow though. I said I'd be done with this. I said I'd be done with the scene tomorrow.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Oh, not tomorrow. I meant next weekend.
Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
Alright, we need to go into Inception mode.
Then, let's begin.
Check out her subconscious. Alright, so I'll try and explain the whole case to you, Avi. This is gonna be really hard, by the way. So this is Aiba. Aiba is the AI that is in Date's eye. She's his left eye.
What is this place?
She can change her form, especially in this, this is like the dream world, basically. Let's save here. Let's replace this save. Alright, see you, Nuke. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Let me see. Let's see if we have the case notes. I don't know. I'll just have to explain it. Holy crap. Okay, it's gonna be hard. So, maybe watching the VOD's easier, I don't know either. But we found this woman dead in a park. And her name, and we know who she is. She's an old friend of ours, kind of. She's the ex-wife of the other person who died. Okay, I can't explain. This is too hard. There's too much going on. I can't. Not following. Gosh, I can't explain everything. There's just so much. Tell me the premise of the game. Okay, the premise of the game is that Date, I am a part of a squad that like can go into people's brains. Let's see. I don't remember what the organization is called. Abyss. It's Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. I'm part of that, and right now we are going into this girl. We're going into Iris's brain to see her subconscious, and we can kind of see what she sees, and we can kind of like influence their mood or things that happen. So Yeah, so obviously Iris is a suspect in this case where her boss was murdered and we found him hanging. I wonder if I have an image of it. I don't have an image. But yeah, you might have saw a few pictures of it. But we found him dead in a maid cafe that he owns, and you have an A on your... Yes, I have an A on my eye. Not everyone does. I think I'm like an experimental. I was like the first person to do it. My squad consists of me, my boss, who is the woman who's inside the room with me, and this guy named Peter, like Peter City in Pokemon. And he is our like inventor. He's like Q and Bond, I guess. He's like the guy with the who creates. He's the engineer. So he created the AI in my eye, and the AI in my eye is named Iba, and she kind of just like helps me solve cases. She can hack into databases, things like that, take calls. Basically, she's really OP. But yeah, there's oh man, I can't really. I feel like I can't explain the game at all, but it's been really good so far, and it's actually really interesting. The case is pretty fun. Unfortunately, I do have to go, Avi. I would love to keep playing this, but yeah. Thanks for stopping in, though. I appreciate it. I'm sure I'll see you throughout the week, if you are streaming at all. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. We're not gonna raid anyone. We just have a small squad today. A lot of people have already left. All right. Hope you guys have a great weekend, rest of your weekend, and I'll be back Saturday. Until then, my friend B Cops is streaming now. Actually, we'll raid B Cops, even though I won't really be around. I gotta go really soon. B Cops is streaming Kirby 64.
One of us. One of us.
Oh, what a great game! Kirby 64. The Crystal Shards. I love that game, but unfortunately, I won't be around to see most of it. So we'll raid him. It's only a few of us here, but you know he's always been very supportive. If you haven't given him a follow, please do so. And let's see. Yeah, he's streaming until like dinnerish, and then Jordan will be streaming tonight. Of course, give him a follow if you have not already as well. He will be streaming. What game is he playing through right now? Why'd I forget? I don't know. Not Last of Us, cause that's a Saturday only game. He has a different game, but yeah. Okay, let's start the Rampy Cup. And yeah, again, thanks for stopping in. I'll see you guys later, and see you on Saturday.